A lot of the times, we as empathetic people, we want to see the good in people. We want to see the goodness in them. However, I think it's very important to start seeing people for who they actually are, instead of hoping for them to change for the better, hoping for them to tap into the potential that we see in them. I think I've mentioned this before, but a lot of the times the potential that you see in someone is just a projection of what you would be doing in their shoes, not necessarily how they would actually be. It's very easy to see someone and see all their good traits, and then see all the greatness that they can achieve, and see all the potential that's in them, and you're like, oh my god, like they can be so great, they can be so much better than who they are right now. And it's very easy for us to be like, okay, well, I can help them change, and I can help them tap into that potential, and I can help them reach that potential. That's never something that you should prioritize in terms of your relationship with other people. Like, for example, me, like, I make these little videos, right? Because I think I've just gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge because of my life experiences. And so I want to share that with other people, in hopes that, like, you see like a space for you to change, and in hopes for you to see the greatness that there is in you, and the potential that there is in you. However, I cannot force you to change, I cannot force you to think the way that I think, and I cannot force you to see yourself the way that I see you. It all has to come within you. And that's just the same for literally every single freaking person in this planet. No one is going to change unless they want to change for themselves. And you cannot hope and pray and wait for them to change for you if they themselves would not change for themselves. Does that make sense? My biggest lesson when it has come to this is that I have learned that when people show you who they are, they're not fucking kidding. I think one of the biggest mistakes that we make as humans, as empathetic people, is thinking that we can change somebody else because we see the potential in them, because we see that they can be better people. Maybe we have done the work ourselves, and we got through it, and we were able to do it, so therefore we think that maybe we can help others reach that too. A lot of the time you're going to see the version of someone that hasn't done the work, that is not healed yet, that is not ready for that change just yet. And unfortunately, that change will only come when they go through something that is going to force them to change. People don't change until they feel pain. Unfortunately, pain is almost always the thing that will push people to become better people. It's almost always the thing that's going to really be the last straw that snaps someone back into reality, and shows them, okay, like, if you don't change now, like, things are not gonna get fucking better from here. I think, like, the best thing that can happen to a girl is to go through heartbreak. That may be an unpopular opinion, whatever, because heartbreak is fucking horrible. And when it's genuine and when it's true, it fucking hurts like hell, and you can actually feel your heart, like, physically aching and breaking. However, I do think that it's one of the best things that can happen to a girl, to a woman, because that pain fuels something in you that pushes you to become better, that pushes you to do the things that you wanted to do so bad. Every single girl, every single woman, and myself included, the times that I've seen them gone through a big major heartbreak, they've come out a completely different person in the best way possible. But that's the thing, they had to feel that pain in order to change. They had to feel that pain in order to elevate themselves, and pain is just a fuel for change. So that being said, it's not that people cannot change, because people can absolutely change. Everyone can change, but you cannot force them to. People will only change if they want to and at their own pace. I think a lot of people in general get into relationships with the wrong person, and they see this grand potential in that person, and so therefore they stick and they stay in that relationship, in that friendship or whatever, with that said person, hoping for them to change before their eyes, and hoping for them to become this great person that we can see them becoming. And it is oftentimes that those people that are hoping for that other person to change end up getting hurt and end up having to leave. But them leaving also causes pain for that other person, and that pain, that's what makes them change. The fact that they lost a good person. The fact that they lost a person that saw the potential in them and stuck through and fucking through. And losing a person that cares about you that much causes a lot of fucking pain. And at that point, it's kind of like, okay, like, good for you for changing, you know, good for you for coming to your senses. But dude, like, I was there. I was there when you could have changed. I was there pushing you to become better. I was there telling you that I could help you. I was there being your support to become better. It's too fucking late now. I think that's just like a universal feeling, right? That like a lot of people get. And again, it's just another one of those things that like you have to just learn that you just cannot change people. They can change, but at their own fucking pace, dude. And at their own fucking time. And whenever they feel like, okay, I have either hurt enough people to the point that I have to fucking change, or I have hurt myself enough to the point that I have to fucking change. Around last year, I went through like a really like depressive episode for a minute. And for this like past year, I feel like I've been in this like weird transition state that I'm just embracing through and through. However, it was because of that situation that I quite literally forced myself to change in the biggest and craziest fucking possible ways I could, because I had been going through situations where, and quite literally, like on paper, yes, I was the victim in those situations. Like, I never did fucking shit to any of these people, yet they fucking stepped over me over and over and over again. And at that point, I had realized, well, you know what? Like, why the fuck are these situations like happening to me? And it's because I just kept accepting over and over again that I was the victim in those situations. Was I the victim? Yes, maybe I was. Did I want to be the victim though? No. And so the last time that someone disrespected me in such a major way, I remember I was like, this will be the last time these fucking bitches fucking try me, okay? And from that point on, I was like, I'm not a fucking victim. And I had to take that choice. I had to take that choice to change that about myself and say, you know what? These are just situations that are happening to me. I'm just fucking surviving through them, okay? I'm not a fucking victim. I'm not a fucking dainty little vulnerable little girl. Nuh-uh. I had always wanted to be someone who was respected. I had always wanted to be someone who stood up for themselves. And I was not going to go one more fucking year without showing up for myself. And I was not going to go one more fucking year with making excuses for other fucking people. And the last time someone disrespected me, I read them to filth. And I remember just walking out of their fucking life and being like, this is the last time you will fucking treat me this way. Not once did I look fucking back. Was it a little bit hard? Maybe, okay, because this was my first time really standing up for myself, but not once did I ever look back, and not once did I ever try to go back to that situation. And from that point on, I decided, you know what, I'm done seeing the good in people. Okay, yes, it's very nice, and yes, it's very good of you to want to see everyone for the goodness that they have in their heart, for the goodness that they were born with, right? However, the best thing you can do for yourself is see them for who the fuck they are, because that's exactly who they are. A lot of people can pretend for like a few months that they're this great, magnificent person, and they're this nice person that, oh my god, like, yeah, like I'm so good, and I'm not like the rest. A lot of people can pretend. The moment the fucking mask slips, that mask slipped for a reason. It is your job to see that and say, oh shit, hold on, put your fucking guard up. Examine the fucking situation, and if you see, yeah, this is not the right fucking person, this is not who they said that they were, get the fuck out of there. Don't try to ask them to prove you otherwise. Don't try to ask them to, hey, like, let's go back to how you were in the beginning. The person that you're seeing now, that's the fucking person that are gonna show you point blank, period. If someone is bad to you, if someone is mean to you, if someone's disrespectful to you, it's not an overnight fucking thing, okay? They just had the chance to do that shit to you, and they took it. See them for who they are, accept them for who they are, walk away. I was talking with my friend today, and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, like, you know, like, I had this friendship, and they disrespected me when it ended, and they're reaching out again, you know, they're reaching out again as if nothing happened, and as if we're still fucking friends, but, like, they disrespected me big time. And I told him, I was like, maybe it's just like a nice thing. Maybe it's just like one of those like friendly things, you know, because again, like, they didn't really hurt me that much in the end, but like, they still did. That was me trying to see the good in them. That was me trying to see, okay, like, maybe they changed, and maybe they changed for good, and maybe like this is like a new fresh start for our friendship again. And he literally told me, he was like, if they disrespected you when you saw the good in them, what makes you think they're not going to do it again if you're still seeing the good in them? And when it comes to changing for yourself, what that's also going to teach you is that If you can do it, then there's no excuse for other people not to. If you can do it for yourself and you can become a better person for yourself, then that's just another reason for you to not take fucking bullshit from other people. Because there's a lot of grown adults who are still childish, who are still immature, who are still insecure. And when I say insecure, I'm not talking about like their looks. I'm talking about like who they are as a person. There's a lot of adults out there who are still in that mindset. When you're a person who has done the inner work, who has looked at the ugly parts of yourself and acknowledged them and changed them because you want to become a better person, the moment you do all those changes and you see that there's other people that are still not in your fucking level, don't give them a fucking excuse because you were able to do that shit. Don't give them any reason for them to still be shitty humans. You were able to do the hard work. So why can't they? A lot of people are gonna look at you and a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, well, you just don't accept me for who I fucking am. Nah, bitch, okay? I just want you to be fucking better. Period. Like, it's not that fucking hard to understand. You can literally walk away at any fucking point. You don't owe shit to fucking anyone who you've been supporting, who you've been helping become better, you've been pushing for them to grow and evolve into better human beings. You don't owe them shit when you decide, you know what, enough is fucking enough, bitch, and you walk away. The only thing that you should trust when it comes to a person is their actions. Trust their behavior. That is going to be the best reflection of their character to you. If you just hope that they'll become better, if you just hope that there's like other reasons why they can't change at this very moment, that's just you trapping yourself into a bigger fucking hole, bitch. You know, that's just you becoming oblivious to the obvious. You're gonna get hurt at the end of the day. If someone shows you consistent traits of who they are, if someone shows you consistent actions of what they prioritize, see that for what it is. Take that as the truth of who they are. Don't ignore the red flags. Don't try to see potential in it. Actions are always fucking louder than fucking words. And that's what a lot of people, and that's what a lot of young girls get in situations and get in relationships with people who are extremely fucking toxic. I've been there. I've believed someone's words rather than their actions, and it fucking sucked ass. And I promise you, there will be one day where one of their actions becomes so incredibly disrespectful towards you that that's what's gonna make you wake up and say, okay, well, shit. The words didn't mean fucking anything to me. Their words were just words to keep me around, to keep me by their side because I made them feel good. Don't show up for people who are not going to show up for you. I promise you it's not worth it. I promise you if someone tells you that they were going to do something, they were not going to do that shit. If someone tells you like, oh, well, like I was thinking about doing this. If someone tells you like I'm going to change, I'm going to do better. No. Stop waiting for empty promises. Start seeing actions. Start prioritizing actions. In a relationship, in a friendship, in a true, genuine human connection, it is selfless. It is selfless and it's loving. And you will feel that love and you feel that selflessness through other people. You should not be with people that just like let you get away with everything. You have to be with people that are gonna hold you accountable for your actions. You have to be with people that will inspire you to change. You have to surround yourself with people that are so good themselves to themselves that you're like, shit, like I kind of want to be like them. You know, I kind of want to have that confidence. I kind of want to have those goals. I kind of want to have those aspirations, that motivation, all those things. With the right person, you will never be confused with their actions. With the wrong person, you will always be questioning. You will always be wondering if this is the right choice, if this is the right time to leave, if this is the right person for you. You will always be confused. Don't doubt yourself if this is the right decision that you're making. Don't doubt on if maybe you're being too harsh to them or something. We give people way too many fucking chances in this life. We give people way too many fucking chances, way too much time for them to show us who they are. Don't second guess yourself if you feel it in your gut that a certain friendship is not for you, that a certain connection, relationship, whatever is not for you. Trust your instinct, trust that gut, and trust that whatever decision that you choose to take in regards to a person is the right decision for you. This is like what I tell myself every single fucking day. Every single decision that I make is the right decision for me. Don't doubt yourself. If you want to trust others, start trusting yourself and start trusting your instinct and your gut. If you're making new changes for yourself, don't second guess it. When I was trying to become more confident, because I used to be an insecure girl. I really used to be. But when I decided to become more confident, I had to do certain things that were different. And I had to literally keep reminding myself, okay, like, Maria, like, you're not used to this. Don't doubt this. Don't doubt these actions. Don't doubt these feelings of confidence. Go with them, accept them, acknowledge them. Don't doubt yourself. And I have learned to trust myself with my journey of becoming more confident, becoming more secure with myself. I just trust my instinct, I just trust myself, and I just trust my choices, the choices that I take on a daily basis, because I know that every single choice that I take is gonna guide me to my highest potential, is gonna guide me to exactly where I need to be, and it's gonna guide me to the right people that I need to meet. Period, bitch. I've learned the hard way that I cannot change people. I think I'm definitely a person who in the past just sees the potential in others and wants them to become better. But again, like, that's not my job. And that's not your job. It's not your job to change others. It's not your job to change your parents. It's not your job to change your friends. It's not your job to change your significant other. Your only job there is to be a supportive person in their journey to change and to become better, but you cannot force that change. You cannot save everyone. I think everyone wants to be a hero, and I think everyone wants to be that guiding light and that source for others, but again, it's just a matter of them doing it for themselves. When I decided to change for myself, I was like, yeah, like, had I not done it, like, nobody else would have done that shit for me. It's good to change for yourself, and it's good to acknowledge that you need to change sometimes. It's the most mature and best thing you can possibly fucking do for yourself. Acknowledging that there's some traits about you that maybe you don't like, and acknowledging that there's some traits about you that need a little bit of guidance and need a little bit of help and need a little bit of attention. Shit, you know, like, there's still some work that I want to do for myself. Like, there's still some things that I want to change, little tweaks here and there, but still overall, like, I am such a better person now that I was, like, maybe a year ago. And it's because I decided to take that choice and say, like, you know what, like, this pain is just gonna be fucking fuel for me to become better for me. The universe gives you what you are, not what you want. So I just became a better loving person, a happier person, a more exciting person, a more understanding and confident person, and that's exactly what I've attracted. I've attracted so many great and beautiful and amazing people into my life, and it's all because I decided to change that for myself. You can rebrand yourself and you can become the person that you want to become at any fucking point. If you failed 5 minutes ago, fuck it, bitch, we're doing this shit again, okay? And you can retry 5 minutes later. It is your choice, but again, you have to make that choice. Help yourself before you go and try to help others. And it's your life, girl. It's your fucking life. You make the fucking rules. Not me, not your mom, not your friends, not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend. Fucking you, baby. Anyways, that's all I have for today, really. I wanted to talk about this for a minute because this is very, very important to me. Change is very important to me, especially good change. Thank you for 1.7K, I would say. I'm not sure. I'm just always very, very grateful for everyone that shows up and supports. I feel very, very lucky. Very lucky girl. So thank you so much. Anyways, I hope you liked it. I hope it made sense, and I will see you soon. Maybe. I don't know. I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Love you.